New at 6, investigations underway tonight and questions remain unanswered as police figure out how to slow crime across campus. Our Nicole Aponte is live on Euclid right now with tonight's story. Nicole.
Chile, DPS and the Syracuse Police Department, they've actually been distributing door hangers full of safety tips for residents here in the off-campus neighborhood. And they say they've increased their patrolling on these streets, even bringing in state police. But for one of the victims, she feels that her situation has been put on the back burner.
A false sense of security that you can get lulled into living in the bubble. And I think for a lot of us, that was taken away.
A once safe haven for SU senior Kelly Johnson fractured. Her house in the off-campus neighborhood broken into this past month, stealing a multitude of valuables.
Sure enough, I got a call the next day saying, hey, we found your car, but it was totaled in a police chase.
Johnson has been picking up the pieces, but the fact it happened to her hasn't sunk in.
For the most part, it kind of feels like something that happens in a TV show. Like, you see things happen and you're like, you hear someone be like, oh, my car got stolen, but you never really think it's going to happen to you.
Kelly's story is not just unique to her own home. Over 40 burglaries have happened in the Euclid area this month alone. Citywide, there's been a 48% increase in burglaries since last September. According to Syracuse police, it's common for burglaries to happen this time of year.
So we'll see it when the students leave, because then they know all the apartments are vacant, so we get more burglaries that occur, and then when they come back they know that they've brought more property.
The historic architecture on Euclid Avenue usually translates to older houses. DPS says that's how an unliked house like Kelly's can be at risk.
The windows are warped, and you can just jiggle the window and use a butter knife to get the lock to turn.
Kelly called SPD and DPS searching for the smallest sliver of help, but she says the delayed response has been frustrating.
The school is very much not taking it seriously. I mean, I don't even think they reported when we got robbed. So I know for a fact that, like, even though we get those emails about robbery updates, there are so many more.
Kelly and her roommates did everything correct that night. Locked doors, secure windows, lights turned off.
I'm still afraid to open my windows at night now because I'm like, well, someone could get in.
DPS Chief Craig Stone says that arrests have been made thanks to the fast response times of residents affected. And DPS urges you, if you do see something suspicious happening outside on your lawn, say something. We're live from Euclid Avenue tonight. Nicole Aponte, CitrusTV News. Guys.
Nicole Aponte, thank you so much. And with burglaries on the rise, DPS is taking action to keep the community safe this weekend. DPS is increasing patrols on university neighborhoods. Students should expect to see an increase of officers present throughout the weekend. SPD and New York State Police are also launching a joint effort to deploy state troopers in university-adjacent neighborhoods.